that a ball? That is a ball. That's my ball. I found it. Oh, we're far. I think we're far, but we're in the open and my camera's about to die. Oh no.
Pretty good. Hello. I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that I played a lot of golf this week. I played 4 different rounds. One of them was just 9 holes, but I played 3 rounds of 18. That's how many holes is that? 72 minus 9. 63 holes. Yeah. 63 holes of golf, and I didn't mean to, but I mean, it's kind of like, you know, the US Open was on. I don't know, maybe I was just inspired. Unfortunately, my game itself was uninspired. 3 of the rounds were at Lincoln Golf Club, which is a public course near me. I just always overlooked it as an option because there's a closer course, but it's only 15 minutes away. I think I'm gonna start making it kind of my go-to course, at least while I'm home, because it's the same exact price, but it's just better in almost every way. It's maintained better. I think it attracts a slightly better crowd, and the actual architecture, the layout of the course is it's just better. It's just a more pleasing course. And I was really excited to shoot a course vlog there because I played the front 9 of their west course on Tuesday. I played 18 with my buddy Asa on their east course on Wednesday, and then again on Thursday when I shot the course vlog. So I was hoping that since I was playing a lot, I already played the course before, that it would turn out pretty good. Not only that, but I also finally, I got 2 new golf polos. Came in the mail after 6 weeks of back order. So I knew that I looked good, I was feeling good, and I was hoping that would translate into playing good. My focus, my goal for the round was to play smart. I wanted to play smart, and I wanted to play just nice and easy. I'm going to try to limit the amount of times that I'm really trying to do something crazy, you know, curve it around or whatever. I'm just gonna try to keep it simple. So that is my goal today. I mean, it's straight down there. Big open fairway. Playing a Titleist 3 that I found yesterday. Just nice and easy, which I kind of accomplished off of the first tee, which was a success because none of the rounds that I played this week did I get to warm up, which, you know, one day I hope that I can just walk onto the first tee ice cold and hit it down the middle and not feel like stiff or that I'm gonna pull my back or something, but I'm not there yet. And I mishit it a little bit. I hit it off the heel, but because I didn't try to smash it, I kept it in play. I kept it in the fairway, which was a great way to start. Unfortunately, my card was full and it stopped recording the approach shot, but all you missed was me shanking a wedge into the trees from like 120 out. So I would have loved to show that to you, but I don't have the footage. But don't worry, there's plenty of shanks coming up. And then let me refer to my notes. Yeah, so I just hit a punch 5, and then I think I left that chip just like a yard short of where I was trying to hit it. So I had a little longer putt than I was hoping, but that's not why I missed these putts. As you'll see, the putting game has been pretty bad, especially this week it was. And it's not entirely my fault because they had aerated the greens that week. So they were really bad earlier in the week, and they weren't quite as bad when I shot the course vlog, but I mean, they weren't good. So I never really figured out the speed of the greens, or no, I didn't. I never really figured it out. Like, my speed was way off, and they were kind of just skipping over the sand. And all right, we got a long par 3. Then I had a downhill par 3. It was 194 yards downhill. I was in between hitting a 4-iron and a 5-iron, and I decided to go with the 5 just because it was early in the round still, and I wasn't warmed up and I wasn't loose, and a 5-iron is just a lot more comfortable in my hands than a 4. Really just trying to make solid contact because it's the first like mid-iron I'll hit today. It could go anywhere, but I want it to go relatively straight. Even if the 4 was probably the correct distance, I think it was a smart decision to hit the 5 and be a little short of the green, where I ended up.
Just a little short of the green. Can't be mad about that.
I wasn't confident hitting that 4, so it could have really gone anywhere. The odds that I would have hit it flush, pretty low at that point in the round.
Just gonna putt through the rough here. Just feels like I can get it closer putting than chipping, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I hit a pretty good lag putt through the fringe there, but then just, of course, couldn't capitalize on the par putt, which is going to be a recurring theme. Not a happy theme, but it is a theme nonetheless in this vlog.
Really disappointing miss there. I cannot believe it lipped out. That really should have been a par.
And then I had an uphill par 4. Again, I did something. I did pretty much same shot as the first tee. I just nice and easy swing with the driver, and I mishit it just a touch off the heel. But since I wasn't trying to bomb it down there, I kept it in the fairway, and I had a pretty nice look at the green.
It came out right and stayed right. I was aiming, because it was a slightly uphill lie, I was aiming for it to come back left. It just didn't happen, but that's all right. Rather be there than in the bunker on the left. I've got a putt, so I'm happy.
So I was happy with that. That felt like one of the first actual good shots of the day. And then I followed that up with one of the worst putting performances of the round. Thought I hit a nice first putt. It was tracking, and then it just kept going past the hole. And if I'm being honest, this pin was in a tough location. It was like up on a hill. It was literally like slanted, the hole.
That was an incredibly hard pin location. If I'm being honest, it was like up on a hill.
It's tough to walk off with a 4-putt, but actually my morale was at an all-time high.
Even though I'm over par, I know that I'm hitting good shots. Like that wedge into that green felt really good. Gave myself an opportunity, just didn't capitalize on it, but I bet it's really loud over here, freaking highway. I'm gonna imagine that that's actually a crowd cheering and not people getting home from work. I just pulled it slightly. It went straight, but it went left. So I'll probably have to punch out here. I'm not gonna try something crazy. I've been playing golf for at least a decade now, and I've always liked shaping my shots, hitting a draw around a tree or fade around trouble, but it might be fun and look cool if you pull it off, but it's not the smart thing to do a lot of the time. It's not the high percentage shot. So I'm gonna see what the smart play is here. And if it's to punch it out, which it probably will be, then that's what I'm gonna go with. Too far. I tried to do too much. I tried to draw it around. Dumb. Mistake. That's my last time. My first and last time. I will not do anything too much. I won't shape it. Try to shape it just a slight draw, just to get it a little closer, when I should have just been focusing on how hard do I need to hit this so it lands in the fairway. That is not the smart play.
That would not be the last time that I tried to do too much. In fact, it was just the beginning. Soon I would hit a 7-iron and accidentally draw it over the green left.
Not good at all.
And try to convince myself that it was actually a good miss because I didn't land in the bunker.
A lot of work yet to do, but I did avoid the bunker. I mean, technically that was a good miss because I have a lot of green to work with. I didn't short side myself.
Which may be true, but that didn't stop me from double chipping and then double putting, ultimately leading to a double bogey. Unfortunately, when you hit that many shots on any given hole, there's a chance that the people behind you will catch up, just as they did in this scenario.
A couple of dudes just caught up to me. Might have to let them pass, which is embarrassing because it's 3 of them and 1 of me. Try to play quick here, I guess. Finally, it went straight down the middle. That made things a lot easier. I'll easily be able to find that. I'll have a nice look at it. Hitting fairways is fun. If you can hit a fairway, I highly recommend it. The rough, you know, it's cool to challenge yourself and maybe hit that perfect flyer lie, but I just think fairways are just better. 159, gonna just put in a light 7. I drew it again. I don't know. It might have been because of my lie. It's slightly uphill, maybe that's why I drew it. Really was not expecting that to happen. Let's go see how that was. Not that bad.
I followed up that decent chip with what was one of the worst putts of the entire day. I mean, wow. That's just a poor effort there, really. This was the first time that I questioned whether or not I should even keep filming this round.
Man, I don't know about this. Might just have to just call it quits and then film the back 9 at this rate. Really have not figured out the speed of the putts. This hole goes way down that way around the trees, so I'm just gonna hit a 4-iron and try to land it somewhere down there. Should be pretty good. Should be all right. Okay, it turns out it was not fine. I landed in this ditch, or I landed on the slope somewhere here and just rolled down here. Flag is through there. I actually have a pretty good window here, so I'm just gonna hit a 7, try to just finesse a little punch 7 out of here. Hit another tree. Just gonna try the same thing. Could have hit that a little further, but you know, I'm on the green, so got a putt for par, at least. The putting has really been a problem, and I've said it already. I don't know what to do here.
What I did there was I mishit another drive off the top of the club face, high and left, landing directly behind a big oak tree, thus forcing myself to hit an 8-iron and lay up, which I actually hit pretty decent, all things considered.
There really was no way I was gonna make it in 2, so just decided to lay up, something I felt comfortable with, that I knew I could get over. And I aimed left because it definitely came out right, because it's way downhill lie. Turned out all right. I've got a shot here. Decent pitch.
I had 69 yards to the flag, and
69 yards.
And I decided to hit a full 60-degree wedge.
Gonna hit a full 60-degree.
But it was at this moment right here that I questioned everything and decided maybe I should hit a 90% shot and forget about any practice swings or dialing that in or anything. Just hit a 90% shot instead.
Just really fat on that. I second guessed the full swing. I was like, you know what, maybe just 90%.
My camera battery had died, and so had the rest of my front 9. I had stopped keeping score at this point, so I can only imagine that I was another 2, 3, or 4 shots over par at this point. In fact, I decided to skip the 9th hole entirely and walk directly to the 10th tee in order to gain both distance between myself and the group behind me, and to start an entirely new back 9 course vlog and treat everything that you've just witnessed as merely a warm-up.
I'm at Lincoln Golf Club in Oklahoma City. This is the back 9. I just played the front 9. Did not play very well. So that front 9 is going to be my warm-up, and I really want to just play a good, easy round for you guys. I just want to play smart. This is 149, 148. I'm gonna hit an 8-iron, my 150 club. Actually, you know what? The wind is in the face, so I'm gonna hit a 7 because that's a smart play.
This proved promising at first, as I actually hit my first green in regulation in what felt like a decade.
And just like that, we're off.
For the first time in a while, I actually felt as if I was in the zone, and this lasted for no more than 8 seconds.
13. I don't actually know. I know this is 9 here, and then this is 10. I don't know.
I'm sorry to bother you.
It's all right. What did you think this was 12?
I think this was 12, yeah.
13 might be across.
Over there?
I could be wrong though.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I really don't know what to say other than I gotta figure out my putting on this course because this has been atrocious. I should not be hitting a green and then 4 putting. That should not be happening. That makes it very hard to keep filming this round.